Hey everybody, Tim here for today's episode of The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 4, Chapter 12, The Siege. So overall, it was a really great episode. Like, any episode of The Mandalorian, let's be honest, is a really good episode. But this one, I feel like it's like every other episode. The odd numbers are like the best ones, and then the even numbers are like okay, we gotta push the story. So for this one, like, it was great to see Dune again. It was great to see Karga again. The returning characters from season 1. But realistically, the episode itself didn't really do a whole lot. We get to see a lot more of the child, like, just being super cute. Like, the whole opening scene with the red wire and the blue wire, absolutely fucking adorable. Like, it was really, really great. We also get to see the return of Mithril or something, the blue fishy character from the first episode, like the pilot episode. So stuff like that was great. And then the whole episode was just about Carl Weathers' character, I think it's Karga, like, just wanting the Mandalorian to help him get rid of some base. As soon as he says it, you're like, okay, this is not going to be what it seems. Sure enough, it's not. Some great references. And I'm assuming, I love the M count line, because, you know, if you say midichlorian, people are going to freak out and say, oh, it's the midichlorians are back again. Presumably, I'm assuming that the clones have something to do with Palpatine and the sequel movies that we see later on. It's even hard for me just to spit that out, because I was like, I really don't care. Like, I'm really hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's their own thing, whatever they're trying to do. But I'm assuming this is a few years after Return of the Jedi. So I'm assuming this has to do with trying to bring Palpatine back. So we'll see. I mean, especially with Rise of Skywalker, stuff like that. So whatever. The canyon chase is really interesting. I really, like, I mean, it doesn't do much, but, like, the cinematography is fantastic. And this episode was directed by Carl Weathers. So I think that was really kind of interesting. The one thing that I really didn't like, I really kind of had a problem with it, was the Razor Crest is put back together like it's a Lego. Like, they just, like, instantly put it back together. And I mean, I get it. Like, it doesn't really say exactly how much time has happened or passed since he landed and they're on this mission. But, like, it's like a brand new ship. Like, it's completely refitted. And it's just like, it just doesn't seem accurate to go that fast. And then on the flip side, it's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. But the last scene with Cara Dune, and it turns out that she was from, or she is from, I guess, the planet Alderaan, which goes back to episode 4, where Tarkin destroyed it. And, I mean, it's kind of interesting because, I mean, Princess Leia herself, you know that there's going to be people from the planet who did survive, who were off-world at the time. But, I mean, it just seems like an unnecessary, like, character plot. Like, if it had been, like, on a screen or something like that, it would have been kind of interesting. But, like, I don't know. I'm curious to see why they put so much emphasis that she's from Alderaan. And then the X-Wing pilot, like, who did you lose? The whole planet! Like, I don't know, it was just a very awkward scene. A lot of moments in this were just kind of awkward. So, I don't know. I'm curious what everybody else is thinking. I'm really depressed to say that we're halfway through the season already. Like, time is flying by. So, curious what everybody else thinks. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys next week.